Hey, what's going on, dudes? It's Joey, and geez, we're at the end of 2015, huh? It was I just wanted to make this quick video just to, I guess, share my thoughts on what I thought about 2015. Kind of look back on it, both concerning the channel and also just in my personal life. But yeah, overall, what I can say is YouTube was, or 2015 concerning YouTube was exciting. It was challenging. I went into all sorts of shit. Both good and bad. So it was challenging in that respect. I mean, I had to deal with a lot more, especially since 2014. I had to deal with so much more stuff just in general, both good and bad. I mean, back in Christmas of 2014. We had just hit 30,000, and we managed to hit 500,000 this year. So that's 470,000 new people since last year in 365 days, which is incredible. Like, no words will be able to express how grateful I am that so many of you guys decided to give me a chance, and so many of you guys have stayed here and are still watching all or even some of my videos. And it's just, sure, we've gotten a lot more haters since then, and that's natural when a channel grows, especially between 30,000 people and 500,000 people. But thankfully you guys are so supportive the majority of time, not only towards me but towards each other, because that's what I ultimately wanted in this channel, was just a supportive community for each other. Because there are some people who, rely on this channel for their, of course for their entertainment, to see me do and say stupid shit. But, there are some people who really depend on the people in this community and, depend on me to hopefully give them, some kind of form of entertainment, or at least smile, or make them smile, make them laugh. And when you guys are really supportive in the comments and even on social media, it lightens up everyone's day. It's not just my day or your day you're lighting up, it's everyone's day. And so I'm so grateful for that, guys. Sure, my channel it's all over the place. I call myself the Anime Man, and yet I do so much other than anime. But thankfully, some of you guys have opened up to that and realized that it's not so much. I like to define my channel as an anime channel, but I've kind of decided to expand on that horizon. I don't want my name to bind me to a specific type of video. And don't get me wrong, like, I love making anime content. I mean, it's what I do. This is the passion that started it all for me. But there are, like, as long as I have this creative freedom on YouTube, and as long as I have you guys, the supportive people watching me, I want to try and do different things, I want to expand my horizon. Hence the reason why I did anime rap battles and vlogs and even gaming. Like, I didn't start with gaming videos, and yet there are a lot of you guys who recognize me as a gaming channel, even though I'm technically not. So, I mean, it's cool that you guys have kind of accepted that. And for 2016, there is going to be so much more going on as well. Like, I'm going to be trying all sorts of new things. I'm going to keep expanding my horizons. Hopefully, kind of get the creative juices flowing with me, but also, explore what you guys like when it comes to entertainment here on YouTube. Whether I can provide that entertainment or not is a different story, but I mean, it's worth a try. I've said this on numerous occasions, but I'd rather try and fail than not try at all. And that's certainly the case with the past couple of, like, bigger projects that I've started. And luckily, I haven't failed yet, but you never know. I mean, I'm only human. I have failed before. There are numerous mishaps, I guess, that I got myself into, but it's entirely my fault. It's nobody's fault but mine. And it's in the past, and the people who have been in that kind of quarreling have forgiven me. They've moved on, thankfully, and it's great to see. Speaking of people, 2015 was exciting because I got to meet so many cool new people. Like, 2014 was technically like the first year that I really started to get into this kind of collaboration effort. But since our channel has grown so much in 2015, there have been so many opportunities open up to me, and so many people that not only have discovered me, but I've also discovered myself. There are, like, all the people in my Kawaii People list, the channel list that you see on my main page, are people that, I have the privilege to call them a friend. I have the privilege to recognize their fantastic work, and them hopefully recognizing my work. But regardless, it's people who share the same passion. It's people who I see to be some of the most genuine, kind-hearted people here on YouTube. Because, don't get me wrong, there are heaps of kind-hearted people here on YouTube, but some people are not all that. But luckily, the people, and there are so many other people, by the way, who aren't on that list that I've had the privilege to talk to, and I've had the privilege to say that they're cool YouTubers. But, especially the people on that list are people who I see as just people who I think are worth giving a go. I mean, if you're subscribed to this channel, and that means you decided to give me a go. That means you gave me the choice. Or you chose to say, okay, I'm gonna give you a chance for me to like you, is what you were saying by subscribing. But I think those people in that list are the people who I consider, like, not just YouTube friends, like people who I consider like actual friends. The people on that list are people that I think deserve that same choice, or that same opportunity. That opportunity of people going onto their channel and giving them a go, because that's what makes us do YouTube. Like, for the most of us, that's like seeing people give us a go is what drives us to make better content. And I think every YouTuber can agree with me on that. Like, we don't do it for the money, we don't do it for the fame, because, to be honest, the fame and money is just a bonus that comes to like 1% of us, less than that, just a handful of us. But, it's not the fame and the money that drives us, it's the interaction and the fact that you guys like our work. And it's the fact that we like to do what we do, regardless of how much fame or money we might possibly get from it. I think that's what's important. So, honestly, if you guys haven't gone onto the Kawaii People list and checked out all of my friends, then please do. Please give each and every... I'm not going to say go subscribe to them. I'm going to say go out and check out their channels and see for yourself whether they're worth subscribing to. In my personal opinion, I think they're all worthy of subscriptions, but you and I are different. What I like might not necessarily tickle your fancy, but all I'm saying is that you need to give those people at least a chance. Give them a go and check them out, and if you enjoy them, then hey, you can subscribe to them. 2015 was also challenging and grueling when it comes to my personal life. If you guys don't know, this entire year, I was a full-time university student as well, so I had to somehow find a balance between full-time university and full-time YouTube. So it was more like part-time university, part-time YouTube, and like 1/10 social life. So, I mean, this year, I tried my best to make a balance of all of those things, and sleep. Sleep was important as well. I tried to make a balance between all four of those things. And I did it to my best of my abilities. I kept up with my school, I made sure YouTube was as consistent as I could make it, and I didn't forget to hang out with my friends, have a little, lay down time with myself or just my friends. So it was challenging in that respect. I didn't think I could do it, but, again, this comes back to my friends, some of which keep up this consistency on their channel while also having full-time jobs. So while some people, only have limited access to certain resources, and seeing that was just so inspiring to me. Seeing that was like, wow, if they can do it, then I can do it as well. So I pushed myself and I challenged myself to do what I could, and hey, it looks like it paid off. I mean, 470,000 new people in a year. It's fucking insane, guys. So, what does this mean? What does this all mean for 2016? What does this mean for the new year? Well, I can tell you right now, already, I have some cool and new things planned for 2016. I have some big events coming up in my personal life and in the life of this channel in 2016. I'm not going to make like a subscriber goal, I guess, because there are a lot of people who are like, oh, I want this many subscribers by this time this year, which I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's just not my style. I don't like doing that. I don't like publicly announcing that. But all I'm going to say is that hopefully we can make 2016 just as cool as 2015, if not more, because, you know, this is just the beginning, really. I've been doing YouTube for 2.5 years now, and honestly, it hasn't changed since the first time I started. The only thing that's changed is the quality of the camera and the quality of the audio, and I guess my commentary on things. I don't know, but honestly, when you look at it at the core, nothing has changed. That's why I sometimes forget that I have so many of you guys watching me, because honestly, it still feels like I have like 2,000-3,000 subscribers. Like, it doesn't feel like I have all of you there, which kind of saddens me, really. Like, I mean, it's not like I don't recognize you guys as being there, but it's like, I guess I don't feel that I'm this big star that, you know, some people make it out to be. Like, whoa, he's got 500,000 people subscribed to his channel, he's such a super famous YouTuber. Like, I fucking hate that, guys. And please don't treat me like I'm this figure on top of the clouds, because I'm not. Like, if you meet me in person, you'll know that I am just an average dude who talks in front of a camera for a living. Like, there is nothing to look up to in terms of that. I want you guys to look at me. That's why I never refer to you guys as fans, because I hate that word. I don't like the word fans. Like, someone who has a fan is someone who is important or famous, and I'm neither of those two. I'm just a dude in front of a camera talking to himself. So, you know, don't treat me as a fan, but treat me as like that. Treat me as like that one friendly neighbor. You know, treat me as that, you know, one friend at school. You know, like, treat me as that person who's just there just because he enjoys what he does. Because that's me. You know, I hate the word famous on YouTube. I hate the word, like, I hate the concept of fame on YouTube. And, you know, some of the guys might be like, oh, Joey's getting all hipster and shit. But seriously, like, I don't like that. It's just, it's too much of a burden on me, in my opinion. Like I hate the thought of someone's life revolving around me. Because, you know, it's cool that you like my stuff, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I want you to also think for yourself. I want you to also live a life of your own. I don't want your life to be dependent on my life and what I say, because that terrifies me. You know, there's a great quote by Anonymous, the hacktivist group Anonymous, which I'm going to use here, which I think really reflects on my channel and what I want to do with this channel. And the quote is, I don't want you to think like me, I just want you to think. And I think, you know, that really revolves with everything on my channel, but especially the things like anime rants and like these kinds of vlogs and everything, and just what I do on a daily basis on this channel. I don't want you guys to think like me, I just want you to think. That's all I do. That's really the reason why I make this channel. Because I want you guys, of course, it's cool to have this kind of sense of community in this channel, because that's what I was aiming for, but I don't want to think of you, and I don't want you to think of you as like this tiny clump in this huge clump of people. I want you to think of yourself as this one individual who is surrounded by a whole group of individuals of their own. Because that's what I think is important when it comes to a big community like a YouTube channel. But enough of the sappy shit. To sum up 2015 was exciting. 2015 was challenging, it was grueling, it was humbling. And 2016 is, I'm hoping, to be even better. So, this is going to wrap up my channel for 2015. The next video you see will be after the new year of 2016. So, I hope you guys stick around for the new year. I hope you guys stick around for the adventure, because it's literally only just begun. This is literally just this is the beginning of the end. Or end of the beginning. No, neither of those made sense. Scrap that. But guys, thank you all so much for giving me this fantastic opportunity in 2015. It's all thanks to you guys that I can do this. And it's thanks to you guys that I can continue to do this onto 2016 and hopefully further. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoy your New Year's Eve wherever you live. I hope you have a safe holiday, and I will see you again in the new year of 2016. But in any case, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more anime banter, and keep watching anime. じゃあね!